Hello, everyone. Today, I will tell you a beautiful fairy tale. This tale explores the themes of friendship, love, and cooperation, while highlighting the power of unconditional love and the friendship of cats in this context. Enjoy the story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village called Willowbrook, nestled deep within the heart of a vast and enchanted forest, there lived a little girl named Lily. The forest around Willowbrook was lush with tall trees that seemed to reach the sky, and the air was always filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers. Birds chirped joyfully, and small streams bubbled through the woods, creating a symphony of peaceful sounds. But it wasn't just the beauty of the forest that made Willowbrook a special place. It was the people who lived there and the love they shared for one another. Lily was a kind-hearted and gentle soul, beloved by everyone in the village. She had sparkling green eyes, a smile that could brighten even the cloudiest day, and a deep love for animals. She loved to spend her days wandering through the woods, finding new animals to befriend and taking care of those in need. But above all, she loved cats. There was something magical about their graceful movements and gentle purrs that made her feel at peace. Every morning, Lily would visit a quiet meadow just outside the village, where a small group of cats lived. These cats were known to be wild, independent, and free, but Lily had managed to win their trust over time. She would sit in the meadow and wait patiently while the cats slowly approached her. Some of them would playfully swat at the flowers, while others would curl up on her lap, purring contentedly. Among the many cats in the meadow, there was one who stood out. His name was Oliver. He was a small gray tabby with soft striped fur and bright emerald eyes. Oliver was different from the other cats. While the others enjoyed playing together and chasing butterflies, Oliver was often found sitting by himself, gazing thoughtfully into the distance. He wasn't as playful as the others, and sometimes he looked a little lonely. But Lily saw something in him, a quiet kind of beauty, and she was drawn to him. Every day, she would sit beside him, gently stroking his fur and speaking softly to him, though he never responded much. One cool autumn morning, as the golden sun peeked through the trees, Lily arrived at the meadow to find that Oliver was missing. The other cats were there, frolicking and playing, but there was no sign of her special friend. Lily's heart sank. She searched the meadow, calling out softly, "Oliver? Where are you, Oliver?" But there was no answer. The other cats didn't seem to know where he had gone, and they simply went back to their games. Determined to find him, Lily ventured deeper into the forest, her mind full of worry. She searched the dense woods, the cool autumn breeze rustling the leaves around her. "Oliver!" she called, her voice trembling slightly. But the only sound she heard in return was the whisper of the wind and the distant chirping of birds. After hours of searching, just when Lily was beginning to lose hope, she heard a faint meow coming from behind a large bush. She rushed over, her heart pounding with excitement. There, hiding under the bush, was Oliver. His fur was tangled and matted, and he looked weak and tired. He had obviously been lost for some time. "Oliver!" Lily exclaimed, kneeling beside him. "Where have you been?" "I've been so worried about you." She gently reached out and stroked his fur, but Oliver didn't immediately respond. He simply looked at her with sad, weary eyes, as though he had lost all hope. "I got lost, Lily," Oliver meowed softly, his voice barely a whisper. "I wandered too far from the meadow, and now I don't know how to get back." Lily's heart broke as she looked into his eyes. She could see the fear and sadness that lingered there. "Don't worry, Oliver," she said, her voice gentle and reassuring. "You're not alone anymore. I'll help you find your way home." Oliver looked at her, surprised. "You'll help me? But I'm lost and weak. What if I never find my way back?" Lily smiled warmly. "That's what friends do, Oliver. We help each other, no matter what. I will stay by your side until we find our way back together." With her gentle encouragement, Oliver slowly stood up, leaning on Lily for support. As they walked through the forest, Lily shared stories with him about the village and all the wonderful things that awaited them back at the meadow. She told him about the playful kittens, the colorful flowers that bloomed in the spring, and the old oak tree that had stood in the meadow for hundreds of years. Oliver listened quietly, feeling the warmth of Lily's love fill him with hope. As they walked deeper into the forest, Lily began to notice something incredible. The more they walked, the more Oliver seemed to regain his strength. He started walking a little faster, his steps becoming more confident. Lily's love and kindness were like a light guiding him through the darkness, showing him that he was not alone and that there was always hope. At long last, after what felt like an endless journey, they reached the meadow. The other cats were overjoyed to see Oliver and rushed over to greet him. Lily smiled, feeling her heart swell with happiness as she watched the reunion. Oliver, who had once been a shy and solitary cat, was now surrounded by friends who loved him. He looked up at Lily, his eyes filled with gratitude and warmth. "Thank you, Lily," he said softly. "I don't know what I would have done without you. You didn't have to help me, but you did. You've shown me that love is unconditional, and that no matter how lost we feel, there is always someone who will help us find our way." Lily smiled and gave him a gentle hug. "That's what friends do, Oliver. We love each other without conditions, even when things are tough. And when we help each other, we find our way home, no matter how far we've wandered." From that day on, Oliver was never alone. He played with the other cats and spent his days with Lily, who continued to show him the true meaning of unconditional love. The meadow became a place of peace and friendship, where love and kindness grew stronger than the tallest trees. And so, Lily and Oliver's friendship flourished. Together, they showed everyone in Willowbrook that love, when given freely, can heal even the deepest wounds. It was a love that asked for nothing in return, a love that shone brightly like the sun after a storm. And in the heart of the forest, under the protection of the great oak tree, the animals of Willowbrook lived happily ever after, knowing that no one was ever truly lost, as long as they had love to guide them. If you liked the educational and instructive stories we've prepared for you, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is very important to us. Also, liking the video will help improve the quality of the other stories we create for you day by day. Thank you for watching.